How's it going, everybody? This is week number 16 of my aquarium updates. So I've decided I'm just gonna do all my aquariums in one update instead of separating them. So this will be my first video that I combine my saltwater and my freshwater tank into one update. So if you like watching the progress of my fish aquariums, please make sure you subscribe. That really helps me out with the subscribers. And hit the like button. So here we are, week number 16. So as you noticed, there's my new fish is in the tank. So that is the powder blue tang. Here she is. She's doing pretty well. I put her in probably, it's been about 3 days now, 3 or 4 days. So the refugium tank I took down, cleaned it out, washed out all the copper, so it's set back up. So I actually have some Chaetomorpha algae on order. My Chaeto slowly disintegrated and kind of died. I mean, there's still a little bit left, but I think I may have run the lights too long on my quarantine. So I was reading about Chaeto. You don't want to run your lights 24/7, and I was running my lights 24/7 on the Chaeto, and it's a pretty intense light. So the new Chaeto I'm going to place in the quarantine, and I'm just going to purchase probably just a small 25 watt like LED light. Chaeto doesn't need a lot of light to grow. And then so we'll see how that does, see if I can grow it, and if it grows then I can put it back into my tank. So right now the fish are like, what's going on? They know it's feeding time. I got the pumps turned down, so let me give them some of these marine pellets. There we go. There goes the new powder blue, chowing down. So my next task is to take Vinny, which Vinny is the pink colored squirrel fish. I want to take Vinny out just so I can have more options of putting smaller, different fish into this tank. Vinny can pretty much eat any fish that he can fit in his mouth. So I've been worried that he's going to start eating the chromuses because he is getting kind of big. But I guess I've been keeping him fed enough. Alright, so they've eaten those pellets. Let's give them some frozen food. So I melt the cube. There goes the frozen food. Let them chow down on that. So yeah, so Vinny, I'm gonna rehome him. So I bought a container to try to catch him in. So that's gonna be the fun art of trying to catch a fish in a 200-gallon tank. So I'm gonna have to kind of set up a trap for him, I guess. So if you got any suggestions on how to catch a fish in a large fish tank, put them down in the comments. So let's see, since last time, I've been watching the alkalinity, and it seems like my alkalinity, I can't keep the numbers up, so I'm going to purchase a calcium and magnesium test to see how those levels are. I do change, I want to say probably 10 gallons a week in this tank. So that's a total of 40 gallons per month, which is roughly 20% water change per month. I mean, to me that seems like enough water changes, but for whatever reason, the alkalinity and pH are not maintaining. They keep dropping. I've been trying the method of adding soda ash every week. It helps a little bit, but I don't know. I guess I got to figure out how the calcium and magnesium, because I was researching on some Facebook groups, and that's what people said, is make sure those are in check and then worry about pH later. So probably do that. So let's give a quick look at it around the tank. This side, for whatever reason, the coralline algae loves growing on this side. Not sure why. So we got the broccoli back there is spreading. These zoas started as 4 polyps and now they're spreading all over. This little cluster of zoas, I don't know. They haven't really grown much since I got them. And then we got the others. I mean, all the corals seem to be doing pretty well. Oh, except my pulsing zinnias. My pulsing zinnias they're kind of like getting smaller and shriveling. So if anybody knows why my pulsing zinnias would be doing that, let me know in the comments. So I got 2 rocks with them and they're both doing that. I'll show you the other rock here in a second. So I got those zoas are doing pretty well. That colony is growing really well. My toadstool. Star polyps are really spreading. Same with the candy canes. And my wife's favorite Monipora. I noticed this stuff is kind of growing all over the place now. The hammerhead, I guess, is pretty happy. It looks pretty good. I'm not 100% sure what this is called, but it's finally now starting to grow. And same with these pink zoas. Looks like there's a couple new polyps, so that's a good sign. There was only, I want to say 3 or 4 when I first got them. Then of course my broccoli farm. There's little sprouts of that broccoli all over the place. And then we got this rainbow stylus. Seems pretty happy. More Montes, more Monty, my Pallies, and my other rock with zoas. So if anybody knows why my zoas seem to be shriveling up and they're not like getting full anymore, I'm not sure what's going on with them. Alright, so I'm going to go grab the coral food. So I'll be right back and show you how I feed the corals. Alright, so here's the coral food. So I just put about 16 ml in here, and then you just pour it in. Here, I'll kind of show below. So it does give kind of a green, makes the water green a little bit. So when I feed this to the tank, I turn all the pumps back on, but I do unplug my skimmer. So you don't want the skimmer defeating the purpose of the food and skimming the food out of the water. So, I mean, I guess this stuff seems to be working pretty well. I mean, my corals seem to be happy and their color looks good. So, that's the Red Sea AB plus coral nutrition food, so works pretty good. So all right, let's go now check in on the freshwater tanks. So let's go see how they're doing and get those fish fed. Alrighty, here we are at the 100-gallon freshwater tank. Yeah, I decided to stop doing weekly individual videos on this tank. Just, I don't know, because there's really not much that goes on in this tank. The fish are doing okay. I do weekly water changes. The only thing I'm battling on this tank is nitrate. So I've been looking out for like a true pink, what are they called? The strawberry peacock cichlids. So it's like PetSmart carries them, but it's like they all look orange to me. None of them actually look pink. So if anybody knows where to get like a true pink strawberry cichlid, let me know. So I want to get one. So yeah, so let's get these fish fed. I'm going to give them a couple of these cichlid pellets first. And then some brine shrimp, frozen brine shrimp, because this electric Arcana, he only eats frozen food. He's a picky fish. So I've been was feeding every other day, just the carnivore blend of the frozen food. But I decided, well, we'll give them frozen food and cut back on the flake food, because I think the frozen food will help cut down on the nitrates. So anyways, that's the freshwater tank. Everybody seems to be happy. Got the clown loach. Got Angel Jeff. We've got the silver dollar. My turquoise Severum, which he's gotten pretty big. Then what else do we got? I guess a little dino fish in the back. It's a bichur or something like that. And then somewhere there's two plecos. Let's see if we can find them. Where are the plecos? There's a zebra pleco, and I call him I guess I call him a gold nugget pleco, because he's got gold spots all over him. And I actually haven't seen him, which is weird. I hope he didn't die. Huh. I am not seeing any of the plecos. Where are they? Where did they go? Alright, well, that is the mystery. Where are the plecos? Usually the golden nugget's out because he's a big fish. The only place they can be is hiding inside of that little cave rock. Or they could go up inside that branch thing, but only the clown loach goes in there. Which I can see the clown loach poking his head in that hole. Where'd you go, Mr. Clown Loach? Yep, there's the clown loach. But where is the Plecostomuses? I don't know. All right. Well, let's go check out my last tank. That would be Broski and Potato in the 75-gallon turtle tank. So let's go check that out. All right. Here we are with Potato the turtle and Broski the koi fish, which Broski is getting huge. So let's get these guys fed. Broski loves these koi pellets. It's a little shy of the camera. Alright, and Mr. Potato, you gotta come out from under your dock there, buddy. Come on, Potato. Go, Potato. Or Broski's just gonna eat all your food. No, you can't fit behind there, Potato. There you go. Yeah, Broski is a pig. Hence, how big he's getting. So I know my older videos I keep talking about building his pond, but yeah, my other cat had to have some surgery, so the money I was going to use on my pond went towards the cat. So having to kind of delay the pond build, because yeah, some of the pond equipment can be quite expensive, like the liner, yeah, the pumps. But one of these days I'll get to it. But I might have to rehome Broski in the meantime because he's getting too big. My neighbor has a pond, so I might just see if Broski can hang out in her pond while I build mine. So anyways, Potato doesn't look like he's wanting to eat. So there you guys have it. That is week number 16 update on my aquariums. Once again, please subscribe if you've watched this far through. I appreciate it, and hit the like button. That helps support this channel by getting more subscribers. So yeah, you guys have a good week. And if you have any comments, please put them below and I will answer your questions. So you guys have a good one, and we'll see you next time on week number 17. Take it easy.